Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Saturday, and we're not really doing much today here at the lab. I'm here with Dylan. He's playing games over here. So we're live, and to everyone who is joining us or watching on the live stream, hello, magandang hapon po. Today, like I said, we're not doing much, so we decided to go online and see if there's anyone who is out there who wants this weekend to be a better weekend because we're all about the better vessel. Um, yeah, so what is happening? So usually when we do the Coffee Rockstar podcast, I usually have a co-host. That's my brother Eric. He's currently away in town, out of town, and he is on his way back here to Manila. And our regular watchers or our regular viewers, Kirk says, "Hey, hey!" There he is, and John Anthony says, good afternoon, Master. So, good afternoon, mga friends. Welcome to the Coffee Rockstar podcast. I am the only one online today, and once again, my co-host for those guys, for the guys who are joining today, Eric is out of town. So, I'm here at my lab. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to see it online. We usually don't do our podcasts here, but yeah. So this is my lab. This is where I do most of my training for the WBC, and I spend quite a bit of time here in the past year when I was preparing for the World Barista Championship as well as nationals. Um, so yeah, so my equipment is here. All the stuff when I do reviews is here. I got some pretty cool stuff to show you guys. Some new stuff that I've been reviewing. One of them that was I was playing around with is this really cool Hario coffee grinder, Shizuka from Coffee Lab PH or Coffee Lab mycoffeelab.com. I think that's their website. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, they sent this over just a few days ago. So I've been messing around with it. It's been pretty cool. I've I've used it for espresso, and I've also used it for my pour over, which I just had. In terms of versatility, it's pretty versatile. I was able to pull shots. One of my shots actually yesterday when I did this the live episode on Instagram actually choked. So that's how fine you can grind with this grinder. It's a conical grinder, and it's supposed to be portable. I think it's nice that it's small, it's compact, it's perfect for the home. Um, and yeah, once again, if you are one of those guys who love having espressos and love having filter coffee, this grinder I think is yeah, it's a really good grinder for you, and it's got a built-in bellows right there. Um, when I was doing my unboxing, I noticed that it came with one of these glass thingies. And when I was unboxing and just talking to the camera, I for the life of me could not figure out what this is for. And after reaching out to Hario, they said that this glass thing, which is also a cover and it's magnetic, just sits right there, is part of their heritage because Hario is a glass company, and one of the things they used to produce is reading glasses or microscope, like magnifying glasses. So they included this so that when you are looking for your grind size, you can grind and you can put the magnifying glass over the grinds so you could more or less see clearly how tight or how coarse your grind size are. So I think that's kind of cool. So we got some people who are on the chat. Kirk is asking, is that an Astoria storm or a tempesta? This right here is a Tempesta. It is the machine that they used at the World Barista Championship in Busan. So yeah, it is a three group machine. It works amazingly. I love it. It's a really cool machine. I hope that they still get to sponsor the next World Barista Championship because it's. I think it takes time to get used to a machine, and it's so difficult when you're shifting from one to the other. And these machines aren't really cheap. So yeah, I hope that Astoria gets to sponsor the WBC a few more years, so we get more mileage out of this machine. Adrian Valino says, "Good afternoon, Master from Dubai. Magandang hapon po. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day there in Dubai. So, good afternoon, mga friends who are joining us. We are making, or we are attempting to make this Saturday a better Saturday because we all deserve, to the best, and we all deserve to have great coffee. So, kung may mga gusto ko yung itanong, feel free to jump on the chat and join the conversation. So, lately, I've been doing a lot of live on my Instagram. So, if you guys aren't on my Instagram handle is Michael Harris PH. And usually, when I have some spare time, I just go live and we talk about a lot of current events, stuff that are happening in the world of coffee, stuff that are happening in Philippines, and yeah, we just talk. And sometimes I also get questions about our invention, the better vessel. This right here. So this is the better vessel. This one here is just one of my prototypes that we've been messing around with and having fun with. Um, One of the things that I wanted to show you guys and show you guys first because tama-tama nanonood kayo and you guys are checking out the show, and it's the premiere, the first time I've ever showed the stainless steel version of the better vessel. This is a prototype. It's really heavy. I weighed it. It was around 2 kilos, and yeah, this is solid. So, when we first started, using the better vessel, there was a lot of people who was saying, "Oh, it's plastic and microplastic," and they were saying that plastic plus hot water is bad. But in reality, we brew with Hario plastic drippers. So yeah. Anyway, the better vessel is produced currently using PETG, food safe PETG filament, and we are, ensuring that it is food safe and it is safe to use. For all the early adopters who got the PETG and PCTG filaments, those are amazing. And sa mga early adopters, thank you for joining the program early. Once the full production model is out, and right now the mold is being done, once the injection molded better vessels are ready, you guys are going to get one for free. So once again, that's our way of saying thank you. Um, for the moment, if you guys are still wanting to get one of these better vessels, we are right now experimenting with Triton plastic. Triton plastic is the same type of plastic that's being used in AeroPress and in a lot of drippers. So that one for sure, safe yan. It's able to handle high heat. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. Yeah, going back to this prototype. So when after my World Barista Championship routine was done, there's a few guys from Europe that reached out, and they were like, "Why wouldn't you make it in stainless steel?" So this is it. It's heavy as heck. Like I said, it's about 2 kilos, and yeah, it's solid. Like you could like knock someone over the head with this, and they're really gonna get hurt. So this is like a prototype. It's not fully working yet. We're still fine tuning it to make sure that it's able to catch the crema, because the curvature of the better vessel is really important in order for it to really trap the crema from the espresso. So we got some guys in the live chat. So Tracy says, just tried the better vessel on some Excelsa and Robusta beans. So how was it, man? How was it? How was it? Was it good? Did it improve the Robusta and Excelsa? From my experience, using the better vessel on the Berica improves it by a lot. It removes the umami flavors. If you guys missed out on what's happening a few days ago, Lance Hendrick, that popular and super famous YouTuber, had an episode on crema explaining what it is. So basically, to the short version of it is crema is CO2, and CO2 is usually tasteless. So the bitterness of espresso actually comes from the melanoids and the polyphenols, as well as the lipids. Um, and these things, because you brew espresso under pressure, are dissolved into the CO2. So the reason why the better vessel works so well is because CO2 is buoyant. It is a gas, and usually gaseous items in a solution would float to the top, and that's how we came up with this device that we invented, probably invented by Filipinos, by the way. Yon. So, good afternoon daw, sabi ni Jodrick Ramos. Good afternoon, sir. Magandang hapon. How are you guys today? This better Saturday. Uh, for me, I'm doing pretty good. This morning, I went for a run, and then I went to the gym with my son, Liam. And yeah, it's something that I guess kids like doing now, going to the gym. And then may party siya pupuntahan kasi malaki na siya. He's big. So he went to hang out with his friends. And I decided to bring my guy Dylan over here to hang out here at my lab because I wanted to do some experiments, and I wanted to work on some coffees and then finish off some of the stuff we're reviewing. One of which is the Hario Shizuka grinder. Yeah. So I know. So is anyone having coffee right now, or is anyone um, doing something interesting you guys want to share with me or share with the group? Speaking of sharing with the group, I got something else to share with you guys. There is a company called Labored that that sent this to me for unboxing and review, which I did unbox and haven't done a review yet, by the way. But since you guys are here watching, we might as well open it together. Here's the funny thing. Um, when I read the name Labored, I was, for some reason, like, I've always had a problem with, reading. Yeah, I fill in the gaps. And I thought it was Ladybird. So the entire time I was unboxing it, I kept calling it Ladybird. Anyway, it's Labored, and let's just go to the chat. Kirk says Eric is somewhere unboxing Pop Mart. Yeah, I'm sure because I saw his post on Facebook. He was at a Pop Mart. He was like fully shopping. Um, Ralph says, "Hello, sir. Shout out po. Hello. Magandang hapon po." Kirk is drinking an Americano right now, Aerocano. So for those guys who don't know what an Aerocano is, I had it a few months ago, and I was shocked at how they make it. So basically, they take a steaming pitcher, and they put ice in it, and then they pull their espresso into it, and then they pour cold water, and then they steam it. And I thought it was really really cool. Nelson uh, Malaban, Malabanan says drinking cremaless cortado right now. Yeah. So drinking making espressos and removing the crema is a thing now, and I think we should be all be proud that it was a Filipino who brought it to the world stage, right? Like tayo lang siguro, marami na siguro nakaisip. Kailangan we made it easy and we were brave enough to do it and not just remove crema on the world stage. We did it in Italy. So yeah, I thought I thought we were in danger, but no, the Italians were really cool. Everyone is very friendly and they were very open minded. So yeah, um, what else? Yeah, so going back to the Laybird Magatach scale. This thing, and I'm sure some of you guys have seen it. Nakita ninyo to sa online. Yeah, it's tiny. This thing's tiny. So this is the scale. It's really small. For context, this is the better vessel. The better vessel is bigger than the scale. Um, it comes so mag attached kasi because it's got magnets. You can it's got accessories just sticks to it. So yeah, it's I think it's kind of cool. Let's just go to the chat again. Kino says, "Sir, can I have your ratio for pour over?" I have a go-to ratio for pour over, and it's 1 to 15, but it doesn't always work on every coffee. So you still need to adjust, but that's my go-to ratio, like 1 is to 15, and then I adjust from there. Um, Tracy, what did Tracy say? I saw Tracy. Oh, wala. Anyway, yeah, Tracy had a comment and then it went missing. Hmm. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So yeah, I read something about Lance Hendricks. So yeah, Lance Hendricks episode came out, and it was yeah, it was nice to watch. He used some of the footage from um, my WBC routine. And yeah, after watching that, it was an honor. It was an honor to be on his uh, his YouTube video. Yeah, there it is. Show on screen. Show on screen. There it is. So Tracy, just watch Lance Hendricks' video about the vessel. Will you send him the final product? Yes, I will send him the final product, and I am also sending him one of our Triton 3D printed ones, just so that he could, just so that he doesn't need to use that little thing that he was using. That thing he was using is actually called separatory funnel. So he has a tiny one. I have a big one that we use for separating liquids. So liquids of different density, which is what espresso is. Espressos are liquids and gases of different density. So yeah, I'm sending him one to try. Um, he's all the way out in Europe, and I hope he has a lot of fun with it and enjoys it. I'd love to send more influencers the better vessel, but at the moment we can't catch up with production. Like I'm so grateful for everyone who has been supporting the early adopters program, as well as the ones who are buying the 3D printed model. Really soon we're going to have a Triton plastic model, which can handle hotter temperatures. And I hope, let's see if people go for that one. And then, once again, once I figure out how to improve this stainless steel model, we're going to make this available too. But seriously, it's 2 kilos. Um, yeah, it's 2 kilos. Like I'm sure someone would want it, but yeah. So once again, made in the Philippines in a machine shop in Las Piñas. They did a really good job with the CNC on it. It is a treaded one, unlike the prototypes that we made. So this is treaded. There's a few improvements I want to do to it, and a few other edits. I'd like to make the bowl a little bit deeper as well, because this one is based on um, the model that I used on at the WBC, which is meant for split shots. What I learned was a lot of people here in the Philippines and around the world, they really like the naked portafilter, and they pull like a two-shot thing into one vessel. So the vessel has to be able to accommodate at least up to 50 grams. So yeah, Bodhi says they haven't tried his yet. Bodhi, thanks nga pala for the Thanksgiving greeting the other day, and thank you for going to the Giving Cafe. Maraming salamat. Um, I hope you enjoyed your meal there, or enjoyed. I saw the coffee you were having. It's one of my favorites. It was from Gesha Village. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna pack this away. This is from Labored, a tiny scale, smaller than the better vessel. Okay, so ano pa? Kwentuhan pa tayo. Let's keep going. What else is going on in the world of coffee? So aside from the Lance Hendrick video, which was really cool, it was a huge honor. I reached out, I thanked them. He was mentioning that a lot of people want the better vessel in Europe. So we are trying to figure out the most cost efficient way to send it to end users there as well as cafes. It's kind of ridiculous because you know uh, the entire world is shipping stuff into Philippines, and it doesn't cost much. To ship to the Philippines, it's only a few dollars. Um, and shipping to the Philippines has always been affordable. What's crazy for me is when we have people who would want to purchase, like something like the better vessel, and they're in the States or they're in Europe. We're selling this at 3,880. Shipping to the States, for example, is 3,600. So, seriously, we need to figure out a way to be able to have Philippine made products to ship it and for the entire world to enjoy, or else we're going to get left behind. So, yeah, that's one of the things I'm working on. I'm trying to figure out how we can, distribute this item to the world and have more people enjoy it, enjoy removing crema and enjoying their espressos, enjoying better espressos. Yeah, so Bodhi says, love the place, great services. Maraming salamat. Once again, thank you for going to the Giving Cafe and giving us your feedback. So Scott Rayo is coming. Yes, Scott Rayo is coming. He's coming to town. There are still spaces in his class. So if you guys are interested in taking his class, um, feel free to go to his website. Website is scottrayo.com. Sign up. And yeah, the last time Scott Rayo was in town was 9 years ago, almost 10 years ago. And yeah, he's the reason why I'm in specialty, because back then I thought serving single origin coffee was already specialty. Simple lang 10 years ago. Life was a bit simpler. But yeah, he's the one who really dragged me into the rabbit hole. Um, yeah, he's also the one who taught me how to make a rosetta. So he's not just about roasting; he's about anything, anything coffee related. He makes sure he's the type of guy who makes sure that he's like on top of things, like he's updated. So his advanced roasting class, I think, is totally worth it. A lot of things changed, a lot of technology changed. So I'm sure everyone who attends is going to learn something new. Um, Bodhi says, punta ka next week sa class niya. Yes, I will be there for sure. The class will be at the Giving Cafe, A Mabini, So we're hosting the class. But yeah, it's that's what friends do, right? Like he was doing classes in Korea, and he wanted to do an Asian tour. So his choices was either after Korea and Japan to go to Thailand or Philippines. And he reached out and he asked me if there would still be some interest in him teaching an advanced class. And yeah, true enough, sabi ko sa kanya, definitely, like he is relevant, and I'm sure a lot of people, compared to 10 years ago, would love to take his class because, there's a lot of people who are roasting coffee now. There's a lot of people who are home roasters. And I think this class is totally worth it. So I hope you guys sign up. The sign up is you can sign up at scottrayo.com. And I believe it's $250. Kailan sobrang worth it. Sobrang worth it. And then, of course, the class, there's already about, last time I asked them, there was like 17 people going already. And we have space for 30 people, believe it or not. So the more people, the more fun. The way his advanced classes work is the more you ask. He'll go through his standard class, but the more quality questions, the more questions from different backgrounds that come, the better the class. Arjanel, RG is watching us. Hello, RG. Where are you this afternoon? Are you at work? Nasa work ka ba sa H? How are you, RG? Jason. Jason. Where is Jason? That's Jason. Hello, Jason. Master. Magandang hapon po. So, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. So, what coffee am I having today? I am having Sudan Rume from Wilton Benitez. And yeah, this was one of my competition choices. Actually, when I was in Colombia, uh, this was my top pick. So we were every day. I was there. I was there for a few weeks, almost a month, and every day we would be cupping, and we would choose our favorite coffees, and a few times it was the Sudan Rumi. I really thought this was my competition coffee, um, but the only reason I didn't go for it was the flavors. It tasted too much like a gesha, and I wanted to be a little bit different. So, sabi ni Bodhi, sayang, just finished our class with Doc Manuel a week earlier. Lang class ni Doc. Back home na. Yeah, that's too bad. I think, yeah, I believe Doc Manuel and Scott has different views on roasting, but everyone, the more you learn, the more classes we take, we have to keep an open mind. There's no one way of doing things. So for me, I like I like to learn as much as possible, and then make my own style. RG says rest day niya. So have a nice Saturday, a restful one, RG. Um, Esong song. Is the espresso beans you have in the world competition available din po? So I only had 2 kilos of my competition beans, and that was very very risky because as most of you guys there know, there are 3 rounds to the competition. So um, I had to make sure that I have enough coffee. And then since we got to the second round, the semifinals, and we didn't get into the finals, I had some leftovers, which I've been serving during the WBC, the World Barista Championship experience, better experience. We've already had 3. We have one coming up next week, Saturday at Commune. So sign up if you guys are interested in signing up. The sign up, you can find the sign up details at the Henry and Sons PH Instagram page. So check it out there. Pwede pa mag-sign up. And then we have another one coming up week after that at Egyo Cafe in Quezon City. All right, balik tayo sa chat. Chris Edison Tan says, "Hi sir, hope to see you soon sa Fly Ace." Yes, I was just there at the headquarters of Fly Ace a few days ago. We were making a few recipes for our um, New Year's episode as well as I believe summer episode. So if you guys are, um, you know, I hope you guys watch it. I'm sure they're gonna upload it. Syempre, New Year's pa, and yung nga, they're ending the year with my episode. So that's such a great honor, um, and I can't wait for everyone to see it. No spoilers. Not gonna tell you guys what it was about or what recipes we made, but I'm sure you guys are all gonna enjoy it. Okay, Barista Ariel. Hello, Barista Ariel. Ariel, I've been watching your post lately. Medyo controversial yung mga posts mo. Cheers. Um, so RG says, my wife and I will visit TGC one of these days, Sir Harry. See you soon. So see you soon, RG. Have a nice rest day. Yeah, so for everyone who is just jumping on the live video, good afternoon on this Saturday. We are just doing our Kape Kwentuhan Rockstar episode. It's just me today. So my co-host Eric is out of town. Yung nga, sabi nga ni Kirk, nagsha-shopping daw sa Pop Mart. So malamang nasa Pop Mart siya. Malamig na yung coffee ko. So guys, kung may gusto kayong pag-usapan or if there's anything you guys want to talk about, feel free to put it in the chat and I will try my best to answer it. Other than that, I'm just gonna talk about random stuff then, right? So in the world of coffee these days, what's going on? Yeah, so there's yung medyo controversial na nakikita ko nga sa Facebook. There is a certain company that was talking about instant coffee. So that one's pretty interesting. If you guys want to talk about that, I'm game with it. Actually, instant espresso ba ang pinag-uusapan? I'm not so sure. I need to educate myself before we talk about it. So medyo delikado to talk about it. Marjon, hello Marjon, watching from Dubai. Magandang hapon po sa inyo sa Dubai and around the world. Thank you for joining this live. Yun nga, dito lang kami, Sabado, medyo walang ginagawa, no? Okay. So, ano pa ang pwede natin pagkwentuhan? One of the things that we've been working on sa Better Vessel is we're trying to figure out, apparently, a lot of people have cups that are a little bit wide. So medyo wide siya. So hindi nag-activate yung Better Vessel. So one of the things we made is this adapter. It just goes on top of the wide cup, and this here works on any cup. And you can flop the Better Vessel on top and it would activate. So that works super well. This one here, we're still trying to figure out what material we're gonna make it in. Currently, it is 3D printed. And let me know in the chat if you guys want to make this available sa Shopee Lazada stores namin. And also, do you guys think that we should have the Better Vessel, at least the 3D printed Better Vessel, available sa Shopee and Lazada? Is that something you guys want? Let me know on the chat. Adrian is asking about espresso ratio. So for espresso, currently, I always use the Better Vessel for pulling my shots. And the reason why I really love the Better Vessel is when you remove crema kasi, crema is where all the mouthfeel is as well. Of a lot of the mouthfeel at least. Because yung nga, it's made out of oils, lipids, polyphenols, that's all there. And I noticed that when you remove the crema, not only are you removing the bitterness, you are also clearing up the mouthfeel, the harshness nawawala. So I noticed that you're able to pull longer, higher extraction shots with the better vessel. So on the better vessel, I like using 1:2.5, 1:3. Okay, so ang example niyan is if I pull um, a 20-gram shot, I would my extraction yield would be 50 to 55, right? Most of the time, I just keep brewing till like the very top, and then I'll turn it off, right? And usually I use a scale, so please use a scale. Kung may scale kayo. If no scale, brew it right onto the top, and then taste the espresso. If it's harsh, that means you've over extracted and you just wanna like move down a little bit. So yung nga, the one of the beautiful things about the better vessel is when you are dialing in your shot, it's a little bit less work, right? You're not. It's not difficult anymore. It's easier to make a better espresso with the better vessel. That's why we called it the better vessel. Nakakatawa, no? Actually, that name, better vessel. Um, we thought of that. When we were just goofing around in this lab, we were like, "Oh, what are we gonna call it?" You know, and then we had random names like ang dami. Parang there's even one time we were kind of dead set on the name Godshot, diba? The mythical Godshot. And yeah, my coach said, let's think of a better one. And then yun na. Nung sinabi yung let's think of a better one, yun na. Yeah, I said that's it. That's the name, the better vessel. And yeah, that's how we came up with the better vessel. The name, the better vessel. So, uh, Brian says, "Good day, champ." Good day po. Good afternoon. So ano pa? So welcome for the guys who are joining. Welcome to the November 29 Coffee Rockstar Kape at Kwentuhan. What else do I want to show you guys? Oh, talking about 3D printed. I got one of these. This is from a company called Cocinare, which I'm guessing means kitchen. And yung nga, Epio siya. Ang brand ambassador nito, or the brand ambassador of this, is my friend Hide from Japan, the 2023 World Barista Champion, or 2024 World Barista Champion. And they have this new product, and it's a collab between that company, Cocinare, and McLaren. And this arrived a few days ago. It's pretty cool because it's made out of 3D printed ceramic, of all things. Isn't that amazing? Like, technology is so cool that if you have to make this by hand, it's gonna be super expensive. But since it's 3D printed ceramic, and then they put it into a kiln to harden, yeah, it's pretty affordable. So I'm gonna try brewing with this one of these days too, and I'm gonna do like a review since we have it. There's two versions. There's this one with like the inverted bottom, and one that kind of looks like a V60. So yeah, color is really nice too. Like I'm really a sucker for color orange, as you guys can notice. I watch. So medyo addict lang sa orange. Comes with this drip stand, and it's a nice one too because it kind of fits shape. No, it just sits on top. Yeah, it just sits on top. It's kind of iffy though, so maybe I'll 3D print like a holder for it. Yeah, it doesn't really sit perfectly on it. But yeah, we'll do a review on this, and yeah, you guys, I'm sure you guys are gonna enjoy that. So, guys, we're Coffee Rockstars is back today, and I hope we get to do more of these, yung hangout natin and yung chat natin. But lately, I have been going live on my Instagram. So my Instagram is Michael Harris PH. So for the guys who aren't following me yet on Instagram, please go over to Instagram and give me a follow. We I put out more content on Instagram because it is more convenient and mabilis eh. Pipicturean mo lang, mag-video ka lang, tapos post mo na. So yeah, please go on Instagram, follow me. So I'm just gonna box this up. But if you guys have anything you guys want to talk about, I'm still free. We're about 40 minutes in this live, and I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about. Hey, Dylan, do you have any topics we should talk about? My son Dylan is here nga pala. Nag-hangout siya, naglalaro siya. I'm not sure what he's playing though. Oh, it's Roblox. Do any of you guys in the chat play Roblox? Because he's nice and quiet. Di naman siya maingay. Mabait siyang bata eh. Ayaw lang niya magpakita sa camera. Nahihiya siya. So maybe one day we can have a session with him. May mga tuwalya pala na nakasabit dito. No? Dapat pala tinakpan ko. Yeah. So, should have covered those towels. Yeah. Ano pa? If you guys have anything you guys want to ask about, feel free to go on the chat. I am probably will let this keep running for a few more minutes and then we can go offline. So yun, kung may mga tanong or mga questions that you guys want to ask or pahabol, feel free to type it in the chat. Tapos yeah, once again, events that are happening this first week of December. Imagine Pasko na, no? Yeah, this coming December is Scott Rayo is going to be here. To sign up to his advanced roasting class, it is at scottrayo.com. If you guys have time, or if you guys want to learn about roasting and go deep dive into coffee, check that out. Sabi ni Adrian, na-follow na po, sir. Na-follow na po, master. Thank you, Adrian, for following. Maraming salamat. Other things that are happening is on Saturday, I will be having the WBC or World Barista Championship experience at Commune in Makati. So if you guys are interested in tasting my competition coffees, kunting-kunti na lang siya. It's good for two more events. You guys can go to the Henry and Sons PH Instagram, and the instructions on how to join is there. And then my last session for the WBC Better Experience is going to be at Egyo Cafe week after that. So Egyo Cafe is in Quezon City. Joe Marie says good afternoon. Joe, I would like to thank you. I would like to thank you for the steaming pitchers that you provided for my nationals as well as my WBC routine. It was a huge help. It's so easy to use. I hope you launch this new version of your pitcher soon. And for everyone who is watching, if you guys are looking for a steaming pitcher that works super well, the new version, the Evo, is amazing. So reach out to Joe Marie and order one. There is live data on the world competition show in live stream. Is that from the espresso machine? My smart data, yung espresso machine. That specific machine, the machines that we were using sa world, had live data. Yes. So it was able to measure the temperature and record. And then it was also able to measure the time and I think the flow. It was measuring the flow. So those three things was recorded. And it was really nice. It was really nice to see. And they published it already. So what they call this new technology, actually it's old technology. What they call this technology is called telemetry. Fully automatic machines have this technology, and I believe WMF, it comes built into WMFs, so that the manufacturer can know if naglilinis tayo ng machine or not. That was one of their main purposes. And then the secondary purpose is to make sure that the owners of the business, or kanyari, may-ari ka ng coffee shop, na every shot you pull is accounted for. So that was the initial reason for telemetry. The beautiful thing now is they applied the same technology into manual machines and into competitions, so that we're able to, study the data. And studying data and knowing the data is one of the ways we can improve. Yeah, I saw my data. It was really cool because if you guys noticed the episode, not the episode, if you guys noticed the routine, I pulled my signature shots separately. And the cool thing is, when I saw the data, the seconds and the flow was so close. So that was really cool. Kasi iba talaga kung ano sabay mo siya ipupull eh. But yun nga, yung signature drink ko, I pulled, it was the first shot I pulled. And then the second set was I pulled my espressos and then my signature. And then the third set was just my milk courses. So yeah, I think it's really cool. Like telemetry is a nice thing that technology talaga nakakahabol na eh. And I believe that's how coffee is gonna move forward. Um, you know, marami mga advances in the world, right? Like who would have thought that 3D printing would be such a huge thing? I started 3D printing back in 2016 when when you order a 3D printer, it's it arrives in parts. And I think it took me about 2 3 days to put it together. It was a Prusa. The brand was Prusa, and it was made in Prague. So imagine that. And now 3D printers are pretty affordable and really easy to learn. As long as marunong mag 3D, or yeah, these days nga ano the way people start in 3D printing is they would buy a 3D printer and puro download yan. Download sila ng mga models tapos i-print na lang nila. But now we're starting to learn on how to design. Don is one of my hey Don, what's up? Don is one of my idols. He's reached the top six many times in the WBC. He's one of my heroes. Hi Don, how are you? I hope you guys. And I gave Don some of my coffees, by the way, my competition coffees. And yung nga, sabi nga niya, the espresso is so good. So thank you, Don. Thank you for inspiring us. If you guys in the chat have a chance, look up Don Chan on YouTube. So watch his routine. It's so amazing. Hi Don. So medyo I'm a little bit starstruck. Don's on the chat. So yeah. So this has been an awesome Saturday. I hope I made your Saturday better today. We still have some time. We're not at the 1 hour threshold yet, and I hope I'm not boring you because I'm talking so much. But yeah, Dylan over there looks kind of bored though. Hey Dylan, you want to say hello?
Hello.
You want to come on the camera and say hello? No? No. So guys, he really doesn't want to come to the camera and say hello. Dylan, how old are you? 13. So Dylan is 13. So yeah, and his older brother Liam is out at a party. So we're here hanging out, having our own party online live. So yeah. Don says everyone should see your WBC video and enjoy your coffee and your share. Don, when we came home, we didn't have much coffee left to share with everyone, so we have this thing called the WBC Better Experience, and we've ran it 3 times, and we have enough coffee for 2 more sessions. Each session is for 8 people, so it's like omakase style. Yeah, the next one is next week, Saturday at Commune in Makati. Sign up, go over to the Henry and Sons PH Instagram, and just sign up. And then the next one is after that, it's at Egyu Cafe in Quezon City. And that's the last one we're gonna be doing because for now, because that's it for my coffees. Like I don't have any more. I only had 2 kilos of that coffee. Isong Song says, "Do you see possibilities of using instant coffee in the world competition?" What's my thoughts? So, instant coffee. Um, I've had some pretty good instant coffee, but using it in the world competition, definitely for the espresso course, it's a no because espresso course should be pulled on the espresso machine. The rules will not allow that. For the milk course, again, for the milk course, all we can use is milk and espresso from the espresso machine. Once again, maybe in the signature drink. I think in the signature drink we could use instant coffee, but it must have each cup we serve must have espresso. So it could be used as an ingredient, like an add-on. Um, I haven't seen anyone do it. Um, why would you put coffee more? Why would you put instant coffee on espresso? Like that might become a very unbalanced coffee. But hey, I don't know. Um, yeah. Bodhi. Bodhi says soon a class in Iloilo. I don't know about Scott because Scott did. There was someone who reached out and said please do the class in Davao, but he said Manila is as close as he's gonna get. But I would love to go to Iloilo myself and maybe do an omakase experience. Maybe I could do it at your place, Bodhi. I think that would be really cool. I haven't like to be honest. I've been in Philippines for a very very long time, and I don't get to travel much. So I think one of my goals for 2026 is to see more of Philippines. I truly believe that Philippines is one of the most beautiful places to live in the world, and yeah, I want to see more of it. So yeah, definitely, I am more than happy to go to Iloilo and say hello to you guys and do like a omakase experience there. I wonder if we can fill up a session or two. Let me know. We'll message each other. Yeah. So ano pa? What else? Yeah. So for everyone who's watching, once again, I would like to thank you guys all for hanging out with me. I still have a little bit of time before we have to go pick up Liam. Ayun, class with me. Yes, yeah. So Bodhi, what I'm thinking is we can do an omakase experience, and then the class would be about. Let's do it on the better vessel, because even though pulling shots of espresso is easier with it, there is still a technique in dialing in the shot. And yeah, let's do one on the better vessel. And then what I'm thinking is either in 2026 or early 2027, we're going to have a better espresso championship, a better vessel championship. How's that? Let's do that. I think that's going to be really cool. The Better Vessel Cup. No, that doesn't make sense. Better Vessel League? Nope, I don't like that. So maybe you guys can think of a name for the Better Vessel competition or championship. But yeah, let's make that trend. Let's make that like a thing that we can do worldwide. That way we can promote this Filipino invention around the world. So parang just like the Comandante Championship, right? Like they brought it around the world. The Aeropress Championship is done around the world. Why can't we have one, right? Like wait, why can't we have uh, the Better Vessel Championship in the U.S., in Canada, in in Europe? That would be really cool. So let's think of a name for that championship, the Better Vessel Championship. So is it the Better Vessel Cup, which kind of sounds weird because a vessel na cup pa siya. Or yeah, so yeah, write down in the chat. Um, who else? Sabi nga ni Bodhi, ano, meet and greet with Harris. Pwede, pwede. Would love to have you here, maybe during our specialty coffee fair. When is that? I'm game. Um, Thank you, Chab. Yep. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Chris de la Cruz. So, Chris, how have you been? Hello. Hello, brother. Kamusta po? I haven't seen you in ages. So, I hope you're still into coffee. Yeah, it's been a while since I last saw you. So, I hope you're doing well. Would better vessel help remove bitterness sa extracted coffee? So, it helps remove the crema and whatever is in the crema. So if there is bitterness in the crema, then it would remove the bitterness. Usually, for me, it does totally help. Like it helps my espressos, and then on the dialing in of the espresso, it's a lot easier as well. And usually, kasi when you're pulling longer, higher extraction shots of espresso, you get a lot of harshness. Harshness is that sensation you get going down your throat, right? Sometimes it's in the mouth, sometimes it's in the back of the mouth. But when you pull really, really long espressos, especially like the over extracted ones, those ones have harshness. And pulling long shots, like 1:2.5, 1:3, usually it comes with that. The way to get around it without the better vessel is to adjust your grind size, or just shorten the shot. But I noticed with the better vessel, yeah, that sensation's gone. So yeah. Don Chan says, "Love you to see you back. Keep sharing what you love. I'm a Michael big fan. Yeah, I'm a huge fan, Don. I'm a huge fan of yours. Don is like the nicest guy. Last year, if you guys know Michaela from UAE, last year in Busan, Don was helping her out. So yeah, that's how nice Don is. He was helping Michaela out in the backstage because Michaela's team, it was just Michaela, one of her friends, and Dawn in the backstage, and I believe Ben Poot roasted her coffee as well. So yeah, one of the most beautiful things about the WBC is we help each other out, and yeah, I kind of miss it already. I'm getting withdrawal symptoms from all the the adrenaline and the friendships that we made back in the WBC. So, Chris says he's been busy at work. Yon. Bodhi says, yeah, the fair is usually in September and October. So, yeah, let's plan it out. And then, oh, Chris says, zero crema championship. I don't know, man. Yeah, the crema thing is a little bit controversial. Vance says, hello, champ. Hello. Hello, po. And magandang araw. So, yeah, magandang araw means, for the guys who don't speak Tagalog, magandang araw means beautiful day. So, magandang araw rin po. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. We're almost at 1 hour, at the 1 hour mark. So, I'm going to let you guys go soon. We got, if you guys have any final shout outs, please put it in the chat. I'll read it out for you guys. And if you guys have any questions or stuff to say, I would love to hear it. So this this Facebook live recording, I'll keep it up on my page as well as on my Facebook profile. If you guys are watching this on a replay, feel free to comment. I'll try to answer every comment you guys have. And if you guys have a chance, follow me on Instagram, Michael Harris PH, and I do more lives there. And the amazing thing is, I actually get more viewership on Facebook, but I'm trying to grow my Instagram account. So Yeah, so that's why I do more lives there, and it's easier. It's just on the phone. You just put it up, and you start talking at it. Um, Eric says, "My idolize." Hello po, idol. Uh, Barista Kabute, champ. Salute, salute, salute po. All right. So that is the 1 hour mark for everyone who is just joining us. You guys can always rewind and watch the replay. This is November 29, Saturday. Coffee Rockstars, Kape at Kwentuhan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. So, yeah. Oh, here. Sabi nga ni Chris, keep shining MH. You're an inspiration to the PH coffee community. Coffee industry. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the kind words, and it means a lot to me. I really, really love being in the Philippine coffee industry. I've been in it and for over 26 years, and I am never ever going to get tired of it. Coffee is really, you gotta love coffee to be in it. Like, and you get to meet some of the most amazing people in the world, and I feel that this community, especially the ones who are um, on the live, watching live and on my page. I am so grateful for you guys. You guys have been really, really amazing. Bodhi says, let's plan the meet and greet. Take care always and see you soon. God bless. Blessed weekend. So, God bless po. Have an awesome weekend. Um, VNCNT. VNCNT. Shout out. Shout out po. Um, Don Harry Canlas says, good afternoon, Chief from Qatar. Congratulations again. So, hello, shout out to everyone in Qatar. I hope you guys are having a nice week there. Ayun. And that's it. That's it for this episode. I hope to see you guys again. Um, Chris says, "Oh, nag-uusap." Now they're talking. The people in the chat are talking to each other, and this is really awesome. So keep at it, guys. Yeah. So I'll keep this live on my Facebook, and it's also on YouTube, by the way. Um, yeah, on YouTube, my channel is called Michael Harris PH as well. I think. Check it out. Yeah. So he says, Sir Bodhi, asterisk. Um, and then Claron's my cousin. He is asking if this is a weekly show. No, no. Yeah, it's just today. Me and Dylan have nothing to do, so so we went online just to kill some time. We're gonna go pick up Liam in a few moments because he's out in a party. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go. So maraming salamat. Thank you everyone for joining this Saturday afternoon. I am so grateful for everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.